Going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back from vacation. As you can see, I'm back to the homestead here in the Hunter Acre Woods of Okeechobee, if you want to call it that. A long way from the beach. Actually, I just was out there fishing in the pond out here and caught a turtle, soft shell turtle, and let him go. Took me a while to get him out. He got hooked pretty good, but I got him loose. I'm gonna do a little. I'll show a little video later on that clip. But yes, I'm back. We got back today. And it hasn't rained. It's hot and muggy here at the homestead here in downtown in Okeechobee. Then the last day of May. Tomorrow is June 1st. So happy June to everybody. Starting the midnight. Just coming on for a quick live. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but yep. Hey, what is going on traveling? With Juan, Mr. Juan. Yep. Caught a couple little fish over there in St. Pete. I think you said, what was that one you said? The one was a grouper, a little small mutton grouper, I think. I don't know what the yellow thing was. But I did catch a yellowtail, a small yellowtail earlier the day before. I didn't get it on video. And I caught a sheephead also. I don't know what that yellow thing was, like a silver yellow looking fish. I got two of those. I don't know what they were. And that red looking thing, well, I think some teeth on it. And the guy was next to me. He caught a couple catfish. He caught a little red snapper and caught something. I don't know what it looked like, a bass, but I'm not sure what the hell it was. Another type of fish. It looked like a bass, but yep, fun times. 3 days of fun over there. Beach, pool, spa, relaxation, seeing the sunset. We did it all. Had the kids, the wife, and the doggy went with us, so it was a good time. But yeah, we're back. Hit that like button, guys. Notification, and all that good stuff. Hey, what's going on? Durkee VR. I hope I said that right. Durkee VR. Appreciate you coming in. First timer, I think. Appreciate you coming on in. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, just got back. Well, we got back, and then we went over to the coast. So I went from coast to coast today. We went from St. Pete, Ducky 3R. Okay, Ducky 3. Okay, Ducky 3 VR. Okay, appreciate it, man. From there here, then we went all the way over to Port St. Lucie. Go get something to eat. Ain't much in town, so we went over there. Went to Granja. If you ever ate there before, they have a lot of them in Miami and stuff. Really good. Went over there to Gatlin and Port St. Lucie, and then we came back home. Then I came here, did a little yard work, watered all the plants and stuff because it has been hot as hell. It ain't rained none. Then we went out fishing out here in our pond out here in the, and it's almost dried up. So there's some gars and all that kind of stuff. But I tried to catch a gar, and I caught a little soft shell turtle. So got him and put him. It says, "Can I have free versus bucks? Can I have a free versus bucks?" I don't know what that means, man. Uh, what resort did you stay at? It was called the Provident Oceana Resort in St. Petersburg. Very nice. I'll send you information, Juan. I recommend it, man. It's well, there's a two-part hotel. Is we stayed on the one side on the bay side, overlooking the bay. Very beautiful. There's a pool underneath, hot tub, and then there's the dock. I actually liked it better. And there's the dock there where you can fish. But then on the other side, you would like it with the dock. It's a really nice dock out there. Just was out there shrimp, throwing some things. Maybe in the future, maybe we go. We can go back over there. Maybe if you look into it, maybe next year or something. I think it would be really cool. Y'all want to? We both get a room there, and then across the street they have the bigger one, and it faces the ocean. And oh man, the ocean was beautiful. And there's a sunset on the very top. There's a deck up there. You can watch the sunsets. Fortunately, ain't a bar or nothing there and get drinks. But the only thing about it, and the place is really, they ain't really nothing. There's a Publix like a block, it's like 2 blocks down the road, so you can walk to it. And there's a 7-Eleven on the 2 blocks on it, but they ain't really any other shops right in where we're. If you go a little further down, there's shops, but they're not really walking distance. So no little bars or anything. But it's nice and peaceful relaxation. But I said, then the other one, like I said, the other side's on the other part of the hotel's on the other side of the road. two lane roads. They ain't really busy. Have a little light we can go across, and the beach over there is beautiful. It was really choppy the first 2 days. That's last day. It was really calm, and you could go way out. I mean, you go 100, 200 yards out there, and still be up to up to your chest. And clear sand dollars. Got these sand dollars out there, some shells, and a lot of little fish. Fish would be swimming by. No sharks or nothing. We saw two manatees cross us when we was out there swimming. They actually just went right by us on that beautiful sight. I wish I had a camera for that. But we was out there. Like I said, we hit the me and well, some of us. Some of the kids don't like the beach as much as they like the pool. I know me and Josh hit the beach like 2 times a day. We went the first day, second day, and third day. We were and then hit the pool till it closed 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, 9 o'clock pool's closed. So we were after that, and of course it was we was just relaxing in the hotel, chilling. We ate at a place called Krabby's at the Pass yesterday. It was really good seafood place right there, pretty close to like 2 miles down from where we staying. Right there where it's a big intercoastal thing, and you can see there's a big like shopping. We was going to do that. There's a little shopping fair with Hooters, Bubba Gumps, pirate ships. We saw a little pirate ship uh, sailing by. I got a video on that. Hey, what's going on, Cub? And then we stopped this old timey like ice cream. It's called what was it? I can't remember the damn name, but I got a video of it. Little ice cream place up there, a little beach ice cream place. Got ice cream shakes and all that. And then we went back and just chilled, and then went back to the beach and the pool and stuff. Where are you from? Beautiful Florida, Central Florida, Okeechobee. If you ever heard of it, Okeechobee, Florida. We're the big lake in the middle of the state. I live in that city north of the lake. Um, Really nice though, really nice. But like I said, I recommend it. Like I said, St. Pete was beautiful. Like I said, the beaches was not crowded. Hardly anybody on the beach. And I mean, my son was a little disappointed. He was looking for the girls and stuff on the beach, and it wasn't many girls like younger girls. It was more family. A lot of mamas out there and a lot of grandmas out there. It wasn't more my age and a little older. They wasn't none of his age or younger girls. Maybe one or two here and there, but not nothing. Not what he was looking for. He's expecting like Baywatch, going down the beach, and there wasn't that. There's a few, but not many. Not many. I'm from the Philippines. Well, welcome, Kobe, from the Philippines. Thank you for coming on in. How's the weather over in the Philippines going on? Where I'm from, it's really hot here. I don't know how y'all's. I know y'all tropical, so probably Hannah. So how you doing? Where are you from? I'm from central southern Florida. If you heard of Okeechobee, it's like dead center state where there's a big old lake in the middle of the state. I live right north of that. It's sort of country, so you can see it's in the woods. It's country here. It's a lot of woods. It ain't when you say Florida and you're like, look, where the hell is he got? He's not here. No, there's a lake out here. There's ain't much ain't much. I just came from St. Pete, which is about 2.5 hours west of me. Then the day I went over to this side of the coast, which is about an hour and change. Actually, the East Coast is a little closer to me, but it's not as nice as the West Coast. The Gulf of Mexico is a lot nicer. To me, it's a lot nicer. The beaches and all that stuff. It's hot too. Yeah, yeah. But y'all are tropical, so yeah, we are too. But it's just we ain't had. This is the thing, we had no rain. We literally when I was over there, we didn't get no rain at all. And where I live here, it has rained one time in 3 months. And I'm gonna show you the ground. You can probably look at it. That you can see how dry and burnt that ground is not green. It's brown. That grass. That's my grass in my yard. Been watering it. That's because it hasn't rained. It is like burn up. I got some vegetation and sunflowers, but it's just having to water them every day. There's not no no water at all. Been raining. It has rain. It said it's hot. I'm from Louisiana. It is super hot here now. Wowie, I rained a lot today. But yeah, I was gonna say y'all been. I was looking at the forecast last night. I was at the hotel, and it looked like y'all had getting some like thunderstorms from Louisiana all the way up to like Canada. That was like the whole mid plains from Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, like Missouri, the plains, all the way up to like Michigan. It looked like y'all were getting like it looked like it looked almost like a front, but it was, they said, like severe weather. So I know it's been crazy kind of weather up there. I have some friends up in Indiana and Illinois and Kentucky area, and they've had been some tornadoes and all kind of crazy weather this last 2 or 3 months here. It rained today. What time it is? It is 8:52 p.m. here, almost 9 o'clock here. So it's probably morning or mid afternoon over there where you're at, Kobe. It's probably about. I'm not sure the time frame over there, but I had a friend who came in from India the other day, and I know it was like, it was like 10 or 12 hour difference. So y'all probably morning. So y'all just hitting morning right now. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Faith, what's going on? How we doing tonight? 8:52. So yeah, you're about 8:50. So you're literally 12 hour different. You're literally 12 hour different from me. Okay. It's 8:52 here p.m. So 8:52 a.m. over there. So you getting the sun? We just lost the sun. Okay. How was the vacation? It was really good. Really good. Like I said, a little tired. I feel a little waterlogged, but it was fun. I wish I could have at least one. I wish I could have went in the ocean one more day. If we'd have had like the other morning where it was real calm, it'd been really good. 7:53. Yeah, y'all are 1 hour difference from us. I used to. What part of Louisiana? I used to. My grandma on my dad's side, she lived in there in the Louisiana. God, where's it? That place that got really flooded that one year. Oh God, I used to go there when I was young, and I knew it was like once you hit the Panhandle, it was about an hour of the time change there. What was it? Southern Louisiana. Yeah, it was that part right where that lake is. Then there's that little it's like God, I can't. It's in New Orleans. It's God, not Bourbon Street, but it's like on the outskirts of it. She used to live right in there, and it got flooded really bad. She passed away about 10 years ago, but she when they had the Hurricane Katrina, she was over and she had to go to Superdome and all that stuff during that craziness. But yeah, she passed away about 10 years ago. But yeah, we used to go when I was younger. We used to go up there at least during the summertime every year. Just a little pain. Hope feeling better, bro. Beautiful though. Louisiana is a really beautiful city. I mean, one thing, the food. The food is, oh my God, the food is awesome. That's what I was telling my wife. She don't like crawfish, but I said, if you ever tried them, crawfish is so good. Oh my God. I mean, yep, the crawfish and the seafood, the catfish. Oh, the catfish too. See, we got catfish here, but the catfish up there is so much cleaner and it tastes better. I mean, the catfish and seafood on that. Oh my, the oysters. Oh my God, really good. That whole area, Mississippi, Louisiana. Really, yeah, food is amazing. That you get gumbo and the you go down to French Quarter, the bakeries and all that. Oh my God, it's really good. Crawfish is favorite. Yeah, crawfish is really good. As I was telling my wife, she's like, oh, it comes from the swamp. Yeah, but I said, if you put in that, you boil that stuff, man, it is good. It's really good. But yeah, you put that little Old Bay on it. Oh my God, the crab and all the other stuff up there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, gumbo. Yep, yep, yep. But like I said, yeah, all the bakeries and all that, and it's a really nice city. I mean, there's probably parts of it you don't want to go into. Now there's some rough areas, but is really beautiful around the Mississippi River and all that. I went up there when they had the World's Fair. It was actually 1984. That was one year because still got a poster of it. And they used to have the big Ferris wheel and the thing. I don't even know if they still have it. It was sort of like a Skyliner, big old thing that would carry across the bay and back and forth. Yeah, it was really cool. We went there that one year, and Went up one year during Mardi Gras and all that. It's really, really fun, really nice place. I mean, it's amazing. You hear the jazz and um, they're in the Bourbon Street and all that, and you see the old cemeteries and the buildings and all. It's really nice, really nice. North Louisiana is a little dangerous. Oh, okay. I have been on vacation too long. Yep. So you live in what'd you say? What parts? You in South Louisiana? Okay. A little dangerous. Hey, David, what's going on? Jr. I see what's going on, man. You working? You ain't studying, are you? Yeah. What were you talking about? You like like North New Orleans? Yeah, I know there's some areas that you really don't want to go into. I've never been to Baton Rouge. We never went that far up, but we always went to the southern part, around the Gulf part. Really, really, it was really nice area. Guys, hit that like button if you can. Hit that notification your first time. Lafayette. Lafayette's pretty dangerous up there. Okay, I'd never went up that far up there, so I'm not really sure. But oh, dude, and I haven't been since early '90s. So I have. It's been years since I've been to Louisiana. That was the last time. It was like early '90s, right before my grandmother passed away up there, and my aunt and my grandma passed away up there. That's the last time we've been up there. But I hear hymns where he is going to be for GI Joe transform across. Could see him play Duke. Who knows? I it's depending on what they do. I mean, eh, the last Transformers was okay, and like I said, I don't know. It's depending what they do. I mean, it's kind of like I said. I wish they did more to Unicron and see what happens. I mean, it'll be kind of weird. See what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens on that. It's going to be a couple years out though before we get to see one of those. I live near Lafayette. Oh, so you saying that's I know Lafayette isn't that dangerous. It's more south. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you live like in the north. So you live what's Lafayette? Lafayette's like in the northern part, right? It's I think it isn't it? I'm trying to think. Where's Lafayette? Okay, New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Is it close? That's close to Texas, right? The Lafayette, and that close to Texas. Watching TV. I'd have to look at the map. I can't even remember. I never been to that part of Louisiana, but I haven't been to Texas either. That's one place I like to go one day is to go to Texas. Check it out also. Hit Louisiana on the way to Texas and southern. Yeah, I'd like hit it again. Take the kids one day. I would actually like just go take the whole there's a lot of areas. I mean, our next trip we're thinking about going to Tennessee. Not really. Southern. But I like to take a trip. I mean, they wanting to go to Yellowstone one time, so be a fun trip just to go across, hit Louisiana, hit Texas. I guess we'd have to go for New Mexico or Arizona. I mean, if you're going to go and do it, travel through it. Hit. I got some friends out in New Mexico, so maybe stop out and see them. Um, hit Arizona, hit the Grand Canyon. Maybe California if I get a chance. I'm not really certain parts of California. I really care about going to see. I mean, I see the forest and all that. Maybe Vegas, Hoover Dam, and then cut back over and see Yellowstone. Maybe Colorado. God, that's a lot of trips. Maybe not all of them at one time, but that's the plan. One to hit that and then hit the Dakotas and North Montana and then hit back down. That'd be a fun trip, but I'd have to have like 2 weeks off for that trip. Definitely be a long, long trip. As if they say they have a southern style barbecue place there that try trip. Awesome. Okay, cool. Over here. Cool. Yeah, I mean, problem with that is that's a long trip. I mean, to hit all those places from going across Cali, then going all the way to Nevada, back to Montana, down to Yellowstone and down. That's a good little trip. And then all the way to Dakotas and back down. So you need yourself 2 weeks, probably 2 solid good weeks. Because I mean, you want to go to Yellowstone, you want to be there a couple of days, and And then, if you want to see the Rockies, that's a day. Hoover Dam and that area, that's a day. And then, well, just traveling along. And then Vegas, you'd want to be there at least a day or two. And then Grand Canyon a day, Texas maybe a day or two. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. Oh wow! Actually, where I just came from, they were just showing they having lightning strikes. They actually gonna get rain tonight. Oh, that's strange. Hey, no rain the last 2 days, and boom, they gonna get some rain. I just looked at the weather map. And it's expensive fruit. Very. Yeah, I know, Dave. It's expensive everywhere. Just trust me. Just going over where we went for 3 days and history here in Florida, and it cost me quite a penny. It's the hotel and food alone. Food is what. Yeah, hotels. Yeah, expensive, but I would look at the price. Hotel wasn't that bad. The damn food, eating out or getting food to, go to Publix and getting food to eat. With six of us and a dog, that was costly because I was looking at it. It was only 240 dollars at the resort that I was at a night, which is that's not too bad. I mean, we was right there, like I said, on the ocean, full kitchen, three beds, all that, wash and dry and all. It's not bad. I mean, you got to look at it. It almost costs you $150 just here in town in a little rinky dink hotel with nothing there. And that, I mean, we got pools and beach and everything. Being right next to the beach, and all that, so that's not bad. It wasn't bad. It's just the food. Food, had to go to Publix and get food for 3 days, and then we ate out. I mean, just eating out three, that costed, it's like $200, which but seafood, but it was one little treat there at the end. But the food's what's freaking expensive, man. God Almighty, just going out there and just getting, you got to figure when you're getting cheddar chips, and $6, $7 a bag, and then getting three things of water. That's they're almost $7, $8 a pop, and dude, right there you're over $50, and then you get some hot dogs, and hot dogs like $6. They ain't no cheap hot dogs anymore. That's six. Hey, Poe, what's going on? Got a room for cameo, bro? Yeah, let me see. I'll send you a thing. Let me send you a thing. You got. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get Poe in here. I guess. Copy link. All right, give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay, let me make sure I'm back here. All right, so you frozen. I'm back now. Might be because I was trying to get that link in there. You see me now? Not frozen up. Frozen up. Yeah, rain is good, David. We need some rain bad. Hopefully, it will rain. Now, I was saying I was on the weather thing showing there was a lightning strike right where I came from. It was clear 3 days. Is it only Mo? Yeah, Poe. It's only Mo. It's on the phone because it's on my iPhone. That's why I sent it to your mobile phone there. Yeah, unfortunately, man. If you own a computer, it won't go through. Is it frozen? Am I frozen, guys? Still? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Am I still frozen? Damn it! Might have been when I went off there. Am I frozen, guys? Still? No. Okay, good. That was there. I was trying to get that link to Poe. Yeah, but yeah, really good, guys. Like I said, I recommend it. St. Petersburg, really nice. We used to go to Fort Myers, but due to that hurricane that happened like a year and a half ago, Fort Myers has been like really bad. I mean, they haven't recovered from the hurricane, but the St. Petersburg's really nice. There he is. What's going on, Poe?
Howdy. What's going on?
You doing all right, man?
Pretty good, Bubba.
Man, I just got back from the beach, man. Just got back from the beach for 3 days in St. Petersburg, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful over there.
Yeah, I seen some
Re-
video, man. Very beautiful,
really,
man. Especially when you
really
was
good. Yeah, really good weather. Didn't rain one time. It was hot, but it was a good breeze the whole time, so it took off some of the heat. But
yeah,
first 2 days, the water was real choppy. But yesterday, man, it was crystal clear. You could walk out there a good 100, 200 yards out and still be up to your chest and see there was sand dollars and fish, and starfish and all. No, it was really nice. The water was clean, clear, and it wasn't busy though. It wasn't busy at all though. It wasn't busy. So my son was disappointed. He was expecting to go see a bunch of girls on the beach, and there was there wasn't hardly any girls on the beach at all. It was dead on that part.
yeah, I
But
understand.
there was some mamas and grandmamas out there. Girls maybe some of my age, a little older than me, but nothing like he was looking. He was looking for these, hot babes from Baywatch type girls, and there wasn't
Yeah,
none out there. There wasn't none out there. He was disappointed, but it still was fun though. He had a good time.
it's good that he had a good time.
Yeah. We just whole family. Took the dog too. The dog was happy because last time we didn't take the dog, and she was like come back, and she didn't pee or eat for like 3 days, but she was happy. She went and walked around out there and had a good time also.
Okay.
Man, people love your barbecue, man. I posted those videos of your barbecue, man. They are loving it, man. You
Really?
need to start. Yeah, man. You need to start a barbecue channel, man. I've had people hit me up like, where'd you cook? All that. I said, man, that's my boy Post, man. That's his barbecue. I made that
Oh,
little theme song Post barbecue, and that one I did a short clip. People love that, man.
yeah.
I was like, I tell him, man, he's got to start him a barbecue channel.
Maybe I should.
You should, man. I'm telling you, man. People love that stuff, man. They love the grill. They love that grill you made, man. You made that yourself?
Nah, we bought that from a guy that's like 15 minutes away. He took a hot water heater and made, you know.
Yeah,
hmm
they
And
like
he
it. They look
welded
like.
it and everything and put it together. I think he's selling for like 250, 300 bucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish I had
Nice.
a double deck because it got a deep well at the bottom, so you really have to fill it up with charcoal and wood
Oh,
to
okay.
keep going. But
Oh,
once
okay.
that cast iron get hot, it's going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody asked me and said, "Did he make that?" I said, "He must. I think he did. I'm not sure." I said, "That's a homemade grill. That's not a
Yeah,
when you buy at
homemade.
Home Depot." I said, It's a nice grill too." He definitely he either made it or somebody made it. He knows. I said, "That's a really nice grill." But yeah, man, I said definitely. I said, "Poe needs to get him a barbecue channel going here." That's it.
Yeah,
Poe's barbecue,
I'm
old
I'm
school barbecue.
I'm about to be 38, and that grill will probably last next 30 years. As
Oh
long as you
yeah,
keep it out the rain, and keep it well maintained.
yeah.
It's cast iron all the way around.
Yeah, I had a friend made one. He made one somewhat similar to that. And he said this thing outlasts anything Home Depot or Lowe's
Yep.
ever makes. I said them things will rust out and keep going. This thing will keep going,
Yeah.
never
And
die down.
the new ones that are aluminum, so you can, move it around a little bit and
Yeah.
travel with it, which is okay. But that cast iron, you can't beat it. Plus, the
Oh
flavor on
yeah.
that rack stays on there. So,
Oh yeah. 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 You'll have that one for life, man. Yeah. You'll as long as you keep it up good, you'll have that thing for life. Hey,
oh yeah,
David Glenn, what's going on, brother? I see him popping in here. Appreciate you coming on here.
howdy.
He said- He says, I'm modding for Floral's channel. So I appreciate you coming in, brother. Woo, so how's the weather up there, man? Where you at?
Me or him?
You. How's the
Oh
weather where you
shit,
at?
I'm in Mississippi right now, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
How's the weather doing?
But it's just started raining. We're supposed to get rain for the next 4 or 5 days. You know.
Yeah, that's what. There's a girl in here. She was saying that she's in Louisiana, and Havana, and she was saying, yeah, it was starting. But I was looking at the weather forecast last night. It looked like from y'all all the way up to Michigan. It looks like a cold front, but it's just like a solid rain, like a rain front. All the way just solid rain, like from top to bottom there. And
Okay.
because we ain't got no rain, man. It's like I've had rain one time in 2 months here.
Really?
It's like the desert.
So
Because
you
I
have to
thought
water your crops?
I
Your
had
your
when I got back, man, I had to water everything in there. I mean, you can see like look at my yard. See my yard? It's brown. The whole yard is like this. This is my
oh
whole
no.
yard.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's sand there's sand coming up. There's little green splashes, but I've had to water like mostly my trees, uh my wife's garden and the fruit trees and stuff just to make sure that because they're just taking a beating. I mean, we're getting these today. It read 98 with heat index of 105, 106. But when it
Yeah.
was gone, it I thought it rained, but it didn't. My dad said it rained maybe a sprinkle, but yesterday it showed a
Yeah.
heat temperature of 99 with heat index 112 here. So, and that's been every day. The place
It's
I
been
just
that
left,
hot?
yeah, it's just steam. It feels like when I was over to the beach, it wasn't that hot because it was like a real breeze. It was like a 15, 20 mile per hour breeze blowing the whole time. So it took some of that heat up. Here is just there's no air. Right now, it's actually there was a little breeze early, so it's a little cooler than normal. But I'll be sitting out here at like 10, 12 o'clock at night just sweating. And it just feels like you're in like an oven. It feels like you're in the middle of a hot house. It's just so much humidity and no nothing to cool it off, not a breeze. So at least when you get these breezes come, at least it'll get some of the hot air out of here. That's what was
Yeah.
so nice about over there. There was a good breeze blowing the whole time you were there, so at least it would take suck all the hot air out of there. But yeah, being dead center of the state, it's just you're just sitting here. It's just hot. Like right now, nothing's blowing. It's like I said, it's not as hot as it was because there was a little bit of breeze when I got here earlier today, but it was hot when we got home. I was like, man, it's hotter than it was at the beach. It just feel
And, do
it-
y'all have any rain coming in the forecast for the next 7 days?
nothing, nothing. Actually, like I got a weather alert from the place we were at. They actually had it said lightning strike like 10 miles away from where we were staying. So they're actually getting rain, possibly rain over there tonight,
I
and
remember.
nothing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, nothing. I was looking. There's nothing in the rain forecast for at least this whole week. So I,
Yeah.
I, I don't know, man.
Um, I remember visiting Florida a few times, and when I went to Universal Studios in Island of Adventure a few years back, and
Hmm.
it would rain every day for like 30 minutes and stop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's
Like
what.
it's like a quick pop up storm, then it'll
Yeah,
go away.
during the afternoon,
Yep.
you get those heat storms. Well, that's
Yeah.
what we usually get. We usually get these like I saw they say what April showers, May flowers. Well, it ain't been
Yeah.
a shower. There was no showers in April. There was no showers in May, and tomorrow's June. It still ain't nothing in the forecast. But
Oh,
usually we'll get it's this heat. It would bring afternoon thunderstorms. But you would get those. Normally we get these like violent. You get those violent afternoon thunderstorms. Would be like it'd be striking lightning crazy everywhere, and it would just downpour real quick for a couple hours, then move on.
yeah.
But nothing, not nothing.
Hey,
Not even
my buddy Brandon is in here from Georgia. Howdy, buddy.
what's going on, Brandon. Appreciate you coming in here. Hit that like button if you can, and subscribe if you hadn't. I appreciate it.
It's crazy because we're on Call of Duty right now. About to play some Call of
Oh,
Duty.
okay.
But
Cool, man.
I want to jump in your stream, do a quick cameo.
Awesome,
Talk.
awesome. Well, wait 1 minute. We've been wanting to, but I know. I guess you didn't have your phone the other day. That's what we kept sending. I kept sending you the link. Yeah, LDG had the same problem. He's like, I can't get on your stream. I said, LDG. I said, you have to be on the phone because
Yeah.
aggravate. They need to upgrade that. That's one thing. YouTube and all that needs to upgrade that so you can be. And I wish they'd upgrade when you get more than two. Just me, like
Well,
me and you. We could get a third person in here and maybe a fourth person. I know you can't go like six, but you could at least get four people, and you could make it where you could have four people on the phone. But
so that's when
yeah,
you're on your phone. What about a mobile device like an iPad or a pad or a
I
laptop? Take it
I don't.
outside. And,
I think LDG tried that, and he tried it on his iPad. I think his laptop, and it wouldn't work either. I
I'm
think
talking
it's.
about you as a host. You do it as a host.
I guess I
Everybody.
could. I guess I could. I mean, I usually when I'm inside, I do on my computer. But
Yeah.
Most time you have to do it on StreamYard, but see the aggravation with StreamYard, I can jump on a StreamYard from a mobile phone, but I can't host a StreamYard from a mobile phone. It's they haven't got the tech, I guess, the technology yet to do it yet. I mean,
Okay.
I can go into StreamYard and set up a StreamYard, but I can't host it. That's the only thing. Like I could like right now I could say I'm setting up my own StreamYard for tomorrow,
Yeah.
uh, and everything, and have everything ready and link, but I can't open it up. I have to go to my computer to do it. They
Yes.
hadn't got the technology yet for it, but hopefully in the near future, maybe LDG will come up with that technology or something. You know
Yeah.
how he is.
You know how he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Maybe we'll just maybe we'll that'd be the new the newest program since we go from MySpace to Facebook to
Yeah.
YouTube, and Prometheus would be the future.
Yeah.
We
Oh
just
yeah.
be a virtual. We'll just all be like like a hologram chat with each other and all
That's awesome.
that.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna take up your stream, man. You do your thing, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm just doing a quick one. I just was coming out to do a quick one, telling everybody I'm back and try to
Yeah.
do something. I'll try. Hopefully, maybe I'll do it this weekend. Do a StreamYard or something. Getting some, and then we may get more people in and stuff, and have a
Okay.
little time.
You talked to
So
your buddy lately, Jr. Trucking?
yeah, he's working tonight. He came in. He said hello, but he's working. He's hard. It's hard for him to get on when he's working. If of course, the DOT. When he's driving, they catch him, on the stream when he's driving. That'd be very bad thing for him. And then and I don't
Yeah.
know how. Sometimes he'll get on while he's throwing the tires and stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
he should be off tomorrow. So I try to
Okay.
get him in tomorrow or Sunday on a stream or something. But yeah, I use he came and said hi, but usually when that is, I send him a link, but it's I don't want to get him in trouble with his job.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
Of course.
you're messing with the DOT,
Yeah.
I work when I work for Frito. I know how the DOT is. They say they
Yeah.
see that because they got cameras in there. They say if we see you with your phone, you're done. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Put the phone away.
Because one accident can cost them millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
it would be the company's fault. I mean, he'll lose his job and his license thing, but the company would just really, they paid a heavy fine for that. So they, that's why
Uh,
they definitely don't want that to happen.
I
And
have to
say
wake up.
David said at least it's a pretty tame less floods. At least it's been done. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say y'all probably getting hopefully. Only thing I'm worried about, Poe, is hurricane season. I mean, they keep telling us we're supposed to have the worst
That's
hurricane
what
season,
Brandon just told me here, right
and
30 minutes ago. An
well,
hour.
I mean, the only thing is, if we got a hurricane right now, at least we would, most time we've already been getting these rainstorms and we're flooded. See, where I'm
Yeah.
at is out here in the wood. My pasture land out here is low swamp land. It's wet. It ain't wetlands, but it's lower cow pasture. When it
Yeah.
starts flooding, it's dry. All the lakes out there are almost dried up. But if they were all flooded and we have a hurricane, then it floods the yard. Right now, if we got a good 10-inch rainstorm, it we wouldn't be hurt because it would fill the canal up. But the way how dry it is, like I told you, it rained one time in the last 2 months. It rained like 3 inches in 10 minutes. It was dry as a bone. I could walk here and it was you wouldn't know if it rained. So
You
I
see
mean,
what
right now
Brandon
that's the only good
said,
thing. If you did get a storm, only thing you don't want all the debris. That's why I've been. If you've been seeing me in them streams where I've been cutting trees and burning, I can't right now. I can't even burn because there's a burn ban. That's how bad we've got. We're a burn
y'all have
ban.
a burn ban.
Yeah, yeah, they just issued it today. When I was coming home and I was listening to radio, it said Glades County, which is next to us, Hardy County, and Okeechobee, they just issued a burn ban. So the fire rangers, unless you got a permit to burn, they can fine you now if they catch you burning anything.
That's
Because
crazy to have
well,
that
there's
while
a lot of
in
fires.
Florida.
There's been a lot of fires, and lately over in Port St. Lucie and
But
down
y'all
south.
are surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, we're in the center. We're a long ways from what like for us. I mean, I'm an hour and a half from this Atlantic and 2 hours from the Gulf, and the lake is dropping too. Yeah, so we're out in woods. So where I'm at is a lot of woods, a lot of like it's like a prairie and woods land. So they ain't much, and it's dry. So You get out here and somebody throws a cigarette or start a fire out here in these woods, these pine trees and stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like like throwing diesel on a a fire. It'll
I
catch
remember
quick.
in 2013, I was out there in Colorado living, and they had that big Great Fire in Colorado
Yeah.
Springs, and it was right next to the mall where I was working at. I was working at Foot Locker at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was a smog over the whole city for like a
Oh
week,
yeah.
and I could all we heard was helicopters and stuff dropping shit, and
Oh yeah.
people lost shit, but
Oh yeah.
they living in the woods, they rich, I'm talking about they good.
Oh yeah.
But I hope nobody lost. I don't think nobody lost their life that time. But I
Yeah.
think some people lost some pets and
Yeah.
stuff like that. A lot of and after that, living in the mountains when you have a forest fire,
Mm-hmm.
when it start raining, you have mudslides.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, because the vegetation holds the ground together. You know what I'm talking about? So it
Mm-hmm.
got burned up, and it was crazy, man. That's the one downside about living, and it takes one asshole or just one person
Well,
who
that's
just know, or starting a fire and don't know how to properly put it out, or flicking a
yeah.
cigarette.
Well, that's what happened in Port St. Lucie today. Was like last good week. There was a big fire and it was close to a lot of homes. Somebody, I guess, lit a fire or something out there, and it burned a couple thousand acres out there. It didn't get no homes. They got it under control, but it took them a couple days.
Yeah,
But I mean, we haven't got that back. About 10 to 15 years ago, we were like the same situation where we didn't get no rain since January, and
yeah,
half the state was on fire. This was about 15, maybe 15, 20 years ago. But
yeah,
they were really a lot of fires in the whole state of Florida. They was up in Jacksonville and Miami on the West Coast, and it was about the same where we didn't get no rain. It was a severe drought, and there was just fires everywhere. And they could not. They was at the point they actually lost a lot of property and housing and stuff because they couldn't control it, and it was just such big fires. And so we haven't got to that point yet, but if
yeah,
we don't get no rain soon, we may get to that point. That's the bad thing. And you don't want a hurricane to okay, a hurricane to save you for rent. Saying you just want to have some fun. Just some regular rainstorms to get in there. I mean, because hurricane
yeah.
all that just gonna just make a mess everywhere.
I
And
know we get y'all when y'all get hurricanes, we get the tornadoes. I lost my
yeah,
house twice to a tornado, to
mm,
tornadoes. So, well, my parents lost their house twice to a tornado. So they on their third house, actually fourth house, but
wow,
they're on their third house right now
mm,
because, and the second time we was actually in the house as the tornado was ripping it apart. I don't play
wow,
with storms. I don't play with lightning. I see a
yeah.
lightning strike. I'm in the house. I don't.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Hey Juana, I appreciate you coming on in. Oh, that's the same thing here.
Yeah,
Well, Florida Lightning. Because I used to play golf a long time, a while back and stuff out here. And well, my wife says, "Oh, it's just lightning." I said, "No, you don't play with lightning here in Florida, because
yeah.
especially if you're around any pine trees and stuff." She's like, she wanted to put some pine. I said those things. We had 4 pine trees in the yard in the past, and lightning hit every one of them. That is like, but the
Lightning
lightning
because
is
Florida's flat as fuck. It's flat. You know,
yeah.
so it's gonna try to hit the highest point in a flat place.
Oh yeah.
Uh, and depends on a lot of little things. You can look at. If you want to get rid of a tree, a storm coming with lightning storms, pour
Yeah.
salt on the tree, it'll strike the tree. That's a
Oh, put
little
salt on it. Oh really?
salt around the base of the tree. Yeah.
Oh really? Okay, I didn't know
Yep.
about that. Wow, I
Uh,
didn't even know about that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, and it doesn't play. Florida Lightning does not play when it's those severe thunderstorms. That's what, like, these type of during the summer. That's you get those heat storms and they come over, and it's just like you think almost like a severe storm is coming over, and the lightning, and sometimes you get hail out of it, and you got to watch your little tornadoes too coming out of these
yeah.
little severe
Yeah.
heat storms. But
What's up, Juana and Brandon? Yeah, the Canadian Small reached all the way down to New York. Yeah, I remember that.
said
And David said, "Y'all ever get an earthquake?"
I well, there was supposedly an earthquake off of Daytona Beach about a year ago, but then I heard then there was something about the military was doing some kind of exercises out there. So because it
Oh,
came up on the Richter, it came up on the Richter scale like there was one out there. But I've never seen an earthquake in Florida. I mean, they supposedly I've heard of some maybe in the northern part, maybe
okay.
even up where y'all might even get some in Mississippi, but because y'all get a little bit more hilly. But down here, no. Now south of us, now like Puerto Rico, they got like that, and by Cuba, they're in that little rift there. But
Mhm.
Florida doesn't have like too much mount or I guess earthquakes because it could be anywhere because Carolina is a because I've seen where like earthquakes on like South Carolina. You wouldn't think of South Carolina where Danny lives. There's earthquakes on there, and the real bad one, what they had one's that New Madrid. That's right there in the Kentucky, Mississippi Valley area, where St. Louis area, that whole area.
Oh, in the
Supposedly
mid.
that's supposed to be. Supposedly that's a bad one. We ain't had one in like 100 or 200 years, but that when they say when it has, we get one, it could be very
A month
bad.
and a half ago, when I'm a contractor, so a month and a half
Yeah,
ago, when I was in Pennsylvania, they had the earthquake up there in New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, and
yeah.
I didn't feel shit. I probably fucked up
Oh,
in my
okay.
hotel room, but they had
Yeah,
one up there not too long ago, about a month and a half ago, and
yeah,
my mom was calling me, texting me, "Oh, you okay? You okay?" Like, "Oh yeah,
yeah,
I don't know what the hell going on." But with
yeah.
everything, I don't think nobody got injured or anything. But I'm
David said a Haiti earthquake. Yeah, a Haiti earthquake. Well, that's where that's in that little rift with Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. There's a little fault line or something right through that area. They get them every so often. I mean, I've never, and then they say, well, do you get a tsunami or anything? We've never had none of that. But I've never felt an earthquake. I mean, only earthquake in Florida I felt is the one you used to have at Universal Studios. Remember that right at the old Universal Park? Poe, you remember that one?
uh, I
It
I
was
did Twister. I did the Twister, not the earthquake.
Twister. Okay, it used to be. It's if you ever been there lately, now it's Fast and Furious. Yeah, they used to have the Twister too. They don't have that anymore either.
Oh, okay,
They used,
good. I didn't like the Twister.
you know, like Twister. It's Jimmy Fallon or something like that now. But yeah, they used to have the King Kong ride and Earthquake next to that. That was a fun ride. And then
Okay,
the old MGM Studios used to have an Earthquake type ride too. It's
okay.
Catastrophe Canyon. That was back in the day. That's a while back. They've both been gone for a while now. But
When
yeah,
I went there, they had just shut down the Jaws. I think the Jaws part.
yeah, I used to like that one too. Now it's Harry Potter or something. But
Yeah, well, I did the Harry Potter, the Twin Dragons roller coaster. Then I did the
yeah,
Inside Potter. Where you go on the
yeah,
into screen
they got
and
rid. That's gone too. That's gone too. Poe the dragons. They got rid of it too.
really
Yeah, they got rid. I haven't been to Universal in like 10 years, but a lot of stuff that I last time it is already gone.
the last
They've
time I
already
went,
shut.
it was 2012.
Yeah, now they got I guess a motorbike coaster there now. I have they've added that. They've added a big roller coaster to Jurassic Park, and what else? They've changed a couple things around here and there.
Okay,
I used to like when the Back to the Future was there and a couple other things, but they still got ET. They a lot of things. They're opening a new park and all that, but yeah, a lot of the Jaws and all the old attractions they've got rid of most of those already.
okay. I went I went like in September, but I went during the week. Me and
Oh,
my
okay.
we had some fun. On tomorrow. So we
Yeah,
stayed right across where they took a shuttle bus, and we
yeah, yeah,
just went right across the highway.
yeah.
Upside down house.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The Twister.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
I used to go to Halloween Horror Nights all up. I haven't been there in a while. I was thinking about maybe this year.
Really?
It's just so expensive, man. It's right now. I used to go when I was young before I got married and all that, and I had
Yeah.
an annual pass and it was only $100. And I
Oh,
and you have to go there with a like $1,000 for like one or especially
dude.
I
Like
got six I got
back in the
six of us.
since y'all. So back in the day, it was like $85 to visit both part Island of Adventure and
Yeah.
we had a 3-day pass. Well, no,
That now,
2-day pass. 2 day.
that that's what I'm saying, Poe. That now will cost you probably 5 to 6 times that amount of money. Now you're gonna have to go with $2,000, man, to spend just for a day or
Then
two there now.
we had a pass for the walk at night. What do you call it? Universal Walk or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Being away with an IMAX movie
Oh,
theater.
the City Walk, City Walk.
City Walk. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
City Walk.
Yeah. I went to go
Yeah,
see. It was a Resident movie.
yeah.
Uh, and I went to go see the Resident movie in 3D. I think IMAX
Mhm.
at the time. Whatever,
Yeah.
2012. You know,
I
but
can't I can't afford it now, man. I can't
it,
with six, like I said, I got 6 of us. Dude, you gotta spend a couple $1,000 to go to it now. It's unbelievable with the prices, and like I
yeah.
said, that ain't the food. And the food, is like way expensive now. It's like unbelievable. Like Disney's even worse. You go to Disney, it's like
I
even
heard.
twice as much.
See,
So
I lived in Atlanta, well, near Atlanta, so we got Six Flags.
yeah,
Oh, my damn dog cutting up. But anyway, we got Six Flags. So you go to, they got different venues there, like
yeah,
Sabraro, Pizza. You got
yeah.
different companies. A
Hmm.
slice of Sabraro pizza is like $8.
Yeah.
8 fucking bucks. And you go to the mall, it's like 2.75, $3.
Well,
I'm like, what the
that's like the
fuck?
water. The bottled water is like $8, $9 there now.
Yeah. You know what I do? I stand under those little sprinklers that they have
Yeah,
and just open my damn mouth. Fuck
yeah,
that
I
shit.
know. We had to, we had to, we went to SeaWorld last year, and it was like $8 for a bottle of water per person. It was like, holy God! I mean, and you had to buy the drink separate from the hamburger. I remember when I was a kid, me and my mom and dad would go, and my dad was always, oh my God, I got to pull a 20 out, and I get change back. But now it's like $20 per person, per meal, because it's like
Yeah.
a hamburger and fries without a drink was $20, and like holy God! And I was like, that don't include a drink. Like, no, you got to buy a drink separate. And they were like,
See, you born and raised in Florida, right?
yeah,
See, I never been to Disney. I don't been to Universal Studios Island of Adventure, and that's when I was an adult. Went on my own, with my
yeah.
love. But when we was kids, our parents took us to Memphis. We went to
Oh,
Libertyland,
okay.
Bill, Opryland.
Hmm.
You remember those?
I
Libertyland,
never got.
Opryland,
I wanted to. I went to Opryland when I was real young. I don't
and they had that
remember it
big
too much. I was a
hotel.
baby. But
Yeah,
Dollywood, I went to Dollywood a couple. Dollywood's really nice though.
yeah,
There, I went
Dollywood.
to
Yeah, Dollywood's
Six
in Tennessee.
Flags. Do you remember, Poe? You remember? I don't think it's around anymore. You remember what was it? It was North Carolina, Maggie Valley, Ghost Town or something like that. You remember that?
I've never been, but I heard of it.
Oh, I think it closed. I think it's closed now. They used to have a big old roller coaster. It was right off the mountain. It was called the Red Devil, but it was like an old timey ghost town up on the hill, and it was like
Was it a
three set.
wooden roller coaster?
No, it was a big metal one, but
Metal?
it looked old. It was like a big. It was called the Red Devil. I remember, but it
I
was
don't remember that
old
one.
timey looking, and they had like some carnival rides and stuff, and had a little old ghost town where they shoot. Have the old cowboys out there fighting and shooting. In the saloons and stuff, and they had a little thing. It was up in Maggie Valley. I don't think it's open anymore. I think it was that one closed, but it would be similar like Opryland used to be. I think that Opryland is no longer there anymore
No,
either.
Opryland closed. Yeah,
Yeah,
Libertyland
I
closed.
remember that. I saw pictures. I was like, man, I wish it would open because I would have liked that. Now Dollywood, I'd really like Dollywood. I think Dollywood's a really nice park,
Just
and it's
said that
pretty reasonable. Right.
he went to Wally World. You know where that's from, right?
Wally World, yeah,
Yeah,
National Lampoons, yeah.
Beverly Hills
Well,
Cop 3.
Six Flags. I've been to Six Flags. I ain't been in a long time, but I remember I went to
Oh,
Six Flags.
Walmart.
You remember they had the it was a parachute ride. You remember that?
Six
The
Flags.
Yeah, in Georgia,
I
they
don't.
used to have
I've
a
been
big they used
like
to have
many.
a big old they used to have a big old parachute, right? They had it when I don't think they have it no more. I think they took it down, but it was a
See,
real tall.
see, when I was a kid, when we went to Six Flags, I never got on rides. I broke
Oh,
my
okay.
fear of roller coasters
Yeah,
in Orlando, Florida. Island of
yeah,
Adventure. I got on the hook.
yeah.
I got on Rocket. I got on. Well,
Dragons,
all
the
the Spider-Man ride, all the Jurassic Park and all that. That's when my shit got broken. I
yeah,
don't feel for it. But back when I was a kid,
yeah,
Disneyland, the Revolution, and
yeah,
the wooden roller coasters and stuff like that. But
yeah. I know
big because it was small. It
yeah,
wasn't
Six
nothing like
Flags has
this.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Six
Six
Flags has a lot. They used to. I haven't been there in a long time, but Six Flags has a lot of roller coasters there.
got on the Superman. I never got on the
Yeah,
Batman.
Superman. Yeah, Superman was there. No,
The
Superman
Batman.
wasn't there when I went. Superman wasn't there yet. It was, and there's a big one. There's a supposedly there's a real big one, real tall one. That wasn't there yet. They
They
when I went there, they had the Batman, the two
what is
wooden
called
roller coasters.
the big one is it the Gladiator or
Yeah, the Goliath or something like that.
it started with a G.
Goliath, I think it is. Goliath
Goliath.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that one wasn't there when I right where that was. There was a big parachute ride. It was real. It was like a 300-foot tall. They put you on like your feet hanging, and
Yeah.
take you to the top, and it looked like a parachute drop. That was when I went there. But that thing would scare the hell out of you, man, because it was like really up there high, and then it would just take you to the very top, and you could see the whole
Yeah.
city. And you're like, you about
See, I met my buddy Brandon in the chat right now, working at Home Depot near Atlanta, and so he's born and raised there. So he said he man ride once and barfed on the return to the station. He's younger than me. Yeah, he young.
now. So I don't know when they took it out, but I remember that when I was like 17 when I rode that thing, and it scared the living hell out of me. He said I ride Goliath before I ride Superman. See, Goliath wasn't there. Superman wasn't there. When I went there, they had the two wooden roller coasters, the one up front and the one in the back, the Great
Yeah.
American Scream Machine. They had
You
the
heard about them?
Viper, Ninja,
I wrote the Ninja.
Mindbender, something like.
I hate it because they should give you a mouth guard because I bit my tongue.
Yeah, yeah, it was really rough. It was really rough and tight.
Yeah,
I'm
that's all
surprised
you do.
I'm surprised that ride's still there. Now I
Dude,
like that one that was up front, the Mindbender or something like that. That was an
oh,
old
I
time.
love the mind bender, and it keeps
That
breaking.
was a fun. That was a fun roller coaster.
Mind
And
bender actually on it was on the YouTube channel about one of the most dangerous rides out there for the
was it?
short ride because
Yeah.
the twists and turns it take you. Somebody actually said they passed a down kidney stone while
Oh
riding that shit.
wow. That was
Yes,
that was an old ass coaster too, but I loved it. It was fun.
and, and
The stand up coaster wasn't there when I got there. It was the
yeah, see that's the
Scorcher.
scorcher. The scorcher, yeah, I think
That one wasn't built yet.
I rode that.
Yeah. Do you remember they used to have a drop tower? Um, This was I
No,
don't think this was a
I,
drop tower. They'd take you up, and then you would come
mm,
down, and you come out. You would be on your back well, it was like a little box.
come down, yeah, you on your back, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think they had. I think that was gone too. They had
that's
that one. That one was an interesting drop tower,
I would
and they had a
never do.
big. They had a shuttle. It looked like a space shuttle. You would flip upside down ride,
Oh wow.
and but I think that's gone. I think they took out the log flume and the rapids ride too, because they had to used to have a rapids, a log flume, and a.
And this was before they added the water park to Six Flags, right?
Yeah, there was no water park when I went. There was no
I
water park.
remember visiting it when I was a kid, and they would say coming soon. You know,
Yeah, there was something up front next to the entrance. It was a water type ride, a slide ride, but it wasn't a water park ride. It was next to the roller coaster up front. I think that was the prelude to the water park or something. But I think
okay,
even the one the wooden roller coaster is different now too. I think they made it like the one here, the Gwazi in Tampa. They made it hybrid or something. The one that's impact is the one that's real closed in coaster.
yeah.
Georgia Cyclone. I think it's a Cyclone or
Cy-
something like that. What or
Cyclone,
something like that.
it's painted white now.
Okay, see, it was original Woody. It was a regular
Yeah,
Woody when I wrote it. Yeah, and then the Great
uh,
American Scream Machine's one in the back. The one Great American Scream Machine, it was in the back.
yep. That I sat on my nuts so many times, bumping up and down on that wooden roller coaster. It's right beside the Ninja.
See the acrophobia. Yeah, that one they didn't have the acrophobia. They did not have that when I was. So that's another drop
I
machine.
rode
Yeah,
that
that
one.
was that was.
Yeah,
Yeah, the newest. I would say when I went, the newest ride was. God, what was the newest ride? The Viper. The Viper was new, and that was a shuttle coaster. That's why how long it's been,
I
dude. It
rode
was.
the.
You're talking like in the '90s. So that was I don't even know if that ride's still in there because them kind of rides are hardly visible.
My first time going was in '94. I was 8 years old.
Okay.
No, might have been '93, '94. That's when Jurassic Park came out. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's my. But I've been like 4 or 5 times since then. That's the one
Yeah.
that goes.
Well, that was about the time I went because I wasn't graduating from high school. I was like a freshman or sophomore when we went. So I was probably like 94, 93, somewhere around there. So if anybody remembers that far back, yeah, that's when I say a lot of these rides are probably not even there anymore, and they've added a lot because I've seen them on the website. They've added a lot of newer ones.
Yeah.
So
What was the height standard? 4'2" or 4'6" or something to get on a
uh, it
I
was a
can't remember.
lot less. Well, a lot less than this now. They've bumped it up now because it's a lot of these rides. You gotta be pretty good heights now to ride. A lot of the rides I rode when I rode them, I would not have been able to ride them today's
Same
standards.
here.
Yeah. Well,
Be
I
honest,
got, I
I
got,
was
I was like, I
shorter than
got my
ruler, but they were like, "Oh, go ahead, go ahead."
yeah, yeah.
And
That's what it was. Well, that's what happened on. We were at the Harry Potter up there. One that took over Jaws. My second son. We went up there when he was only like 6 or 7 years old, and he got on that. Dude, I had to hold on to his ass for the whole ride, and then we was
really,
going to ride the other Harry Potter ride, and they wouldn't let him ride it, and I was like, damn it! After we waited an hour, so
the, and I see what Brandon talking about the ride of his life in '94. I think he talking about when he lost his fucking probably virginity, but
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm assuming, but but no, he was young then, so yeah, he couldn't have lost his virginity then. But uh, but yeah, man, I don't want to take up your time. I got to get off here. We got to play some
Bro, I
calls.
appreciate it, man. That's
All
awesome, man. We got you on here, man. I'm awesome, man. It's been a good. I'm fixing to get off too. We're already at 60 minutes. We've already hit that hour mark. We're doing good, man. He said I was born in '94.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was gonna say, cause Poe, how are you? How old are you?
I was born 1986. I'm
96,
about to be 38 in July.
38. Well, I graduated in '96. I'm 46. So I was trying to figure out. So
You about
yeah.
nine
So
years.
yeah, yeah. So I was trying to figure if in Brandon, he's the same age as you. He's 94. What, he 94? Okay, 94.
No,
So I was
he's
trying to think. Well, I was gonna say when I was at the park. Y'all wasn't even born yet. If y'all were born, if he was born in '94, yeah, I was.
I went to the park in '94.
Oh, '94. You went to the park. Okay, okay. If he went to the park,
That's
okay,
the
yeah.
first time I went to Six Flags.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna
I
say
think,
if he was born in '94. He was
yeah,
born in '94. Yeah, I was. Yeah, he wasn't born when I went to the park because I think I went to the park in '92. I think it was because I'm trying to figure. I was a sophomore or freshman when I went, so I was still young, but it was like I said, a lot of things changed. Those parks through the years, they
you
have
were
just completely
you would
changed
drive
everything.
from Florida all the way up
Uh,
to Georgia. You would drive from
I
Florida.
went. No, I went. I went when it was just a summer vacation with my dad and my mom. We went up to just we went up to was going up to the mountains. It was just one. It was a one night stay in Georgia, and we was like
Yeah,
we went to see. I never went to Six Flags before, so I was like,
yeah.
oh, let's go to Six Flags. So we went to Six Flags, and then we went to Dollywood and stuff, and then we
Oh,
went to that was telling you that ghost town. We did a little
okay,
trip, then went back down. So we hit a lot some parks.
that's about
Um,
something.
I'll tell you. Oh, so have you ever been to Wild Adventures? The one up in Valdosta?
Valdosta, Georgia.
Yeah, that little park up there. You ever been to that
That's
one?
down there by the state line.
Yeah, it's right there. It's called Wild Adventures. They got a little
No,
park there. It's got some
never been there,
coasters and
but I
stuff.
think there's one in Alabama too.
Yeah, there's a park there. It's a decent little park. They don't have no big rides, but they got a couple of decent coasters, and they got a
Yeah,
water park there too. I was
yeah.
thinking
So,
about going
well,
back there this year
the
because it's cheaper.
the one
You
based in Alabama, I think, is more watery.
water, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they closed most of their rides. Well, this one has it has a lot of rides, carnival rides, but they got a couple small coasters. But it has a water park. The only thing nice about it, it has a water park included. So you
Okay.
right, it's like $60. We went to it a few years ago. We
I'm
was
gonna tell
going up
you,
the
man, the water park in Atlanta, Georgia now, because you know you got Six Flags, right?
yeah,
And you got Six Flags Water Park that's separate. They like an
yeah.
hour away from each other, 45 minutes away. You know
Oh,
traffic.
okay.
But dude, I went there. Me, my roommate, and two of his buddies. We had so much damn fun, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As adults, it was so
Oh
much
yeah.
fun. And
Well,
it
we
rained on us. It stopped raining.
yeah.
White waters, yeah, that's what it's called, Brandon.
White
White water,
Waters. Oh, okay. We
dude.
went last year to
It's
SeaWorld's Aquatica. We went to that, and the kids had more fun there than at SeaWorld. I mean, they enjoyed the water park. The water park is
really
amazing. Yeah,
see
that's a,
y'all
if
got
you ever come to Orlando, if you come, that's probably the if you come to Orlando Poe and you want to go to water, that's the best water park. I have never been to Volcano Bay, the one Universal just built,
yeah.
but that water park at SeaWorld is amazing. It's
I love
fun.
water
Oh, it's
because I can
fun, and
swim.
it was
I
pretty
can be scared
reasonable.
of water, but I love it.
Hmm. Yeah, we got one over here. I haven't been in a long time. It's called the Rapids over in West Palm Beach, and they've added a lot of big. They just
Mhm.
added a water coaster or something. And I was like, well, may think. Sometimes we get they got these deals like half off deals, and I'm like, well, if they do, I might pop over there, because it ain't that far of a drive and come home.
Okay.
And then we have to stay. We just drive over there. It's only
Yeah.
45 minutes drive, have fun, and come back home. So you don't have to bid a hotel or nothing, and just have fun and get back home. So.
We've been talking about all kind of amusement parks and water parks. And you live in Florida. You haven't not mentioned this one water park that I used to want to go as a kid and never been.
Okay. Which one? Which
You,
one?
you don't know.
Typhoon Lagoon?
You don't know.
Well, I've been to most every one except I've been to every water park except Volcano Bay in Florida. I
I never
think
heard of it. I'm talking about as a kid. I'm talking about when I was in the '90s kid.
is it still
But
here or is it gone? There's been like three
I
water
don't know.
parks that I've been to. It's no longer
Busch
here though.
Gardens.
Oh, Venture Island, Venture Island.
They changed the name.
Well, that's it's Busch Gardens of Venture Island. Yeah, they got the regular park, and then they have their own water park next to it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's a fun one. That's a good one too. I've been to that one. We went to
You
Busch
see,
Gardens last year, but we didn't go to that one. We went to Aquatica.
you remember watching TV back in the '90s? They used to show Six Flags commercial, Disney World,
Hmm.
Island of Adventure, Busch Gardens. They don't show commercials like that no more.
Not
Advertise.
as much, not as
Yeah.
much.
Well,
But
not here. Not here.
what I can name four water parks that I went to that's no longer. There used to be a Six Flags in called Six Flags Atlantis in Miami. That's no longer here. And there was one called Watermania in Orlando, which was on like right in the middle of Kissimmee. That was a big park too. It's no longer here. And Wet and Wild's no longer here, which Universal bought. And then they basically turn it into hotels and they built a Volcano Bay. And then Silver Springs used to have a water park up there next to it. I went to. They closed it also, but now and River Country too. Also at Disney World, they used to have one called River Country. It was right there at Fort Wilderness. That was like an old fashioned swimming hole where you were like swimming in
Yeah,
a lake and a thing. That was a fun when I was a kid. But they closed that one because they said it because it was half in the lake, and now there's people scared about that bacteria, that flesh eating bacteria. So
yeah, yeah.
they don't want people swimming in lakes and stuff like that anymore. So
I see you,
they said, have you
David.
ever have
I,
they still have your yeah it's Disneyland Paris now over there. I've never
is
been to
it?
that one. I haven't been here.
Hold on. Where's David from?
He's from California. He's from
Hey,
California. I knew
isn't
him
he
somewhere over
our
there.
age? He's our age range, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's around our age range.
Okay.
Maybe your age, probably a little younger than me. Probably your age, probably around your
Yeah, I think David. Yeah, they don't have Disney World. They have Disneyland in California.
at Disneyland. But he's got Magic Mountain over there. He's got the big Six Flags over there. They got that one. It's like two, three times bigger than that one in Georgia. It's a big one. And then
Yeah,
they got
yeah,
Universal Studios Florida, California, and then they got a couple Six Flags. I think there's one of them in San Francisco too, and then they got Knoxbury. They got some kind of Knoxbury Farm, which is
really.
supposedly a really big. It's sort of like another. It's like a Cedar Point type park. So up
Have
there
you ever
too.
took your kids to like a place? We got a place in Atlanta called Andretti's, where you can get on go karts, like super power go karts, and you can
Uh,
ride race
we
them.
used to have one. We used to have one over here on the coast, but they closed it down over here in Stewart. They used to have. They got. We went to one in Orlando like a year or two ago. Mostly, you have to go to Orlando now. A lot of ones we had over here in Palm Beach, and they closed them down during the dude. During the pandemic, man, a lot of these places they shut them down. They hardly have anything left. These like little attractions for kids. I mean,
Yeah.
like in my town alone, we lost our movie theater, our bowling alley, our skating rink, and all right at the
Wow.
pandemic never reopened. It killed everything. And so
We
it's hard for
well,
stuff to find. You have to go to. It's hard for stuff for kids to do these days. They don't have the things they used to have.
see, ours is more of a small town thing. Tupelo is probably about 60,000 people. It ain't big as Orlando, and
Yeah,
stuff like. But they survive, But it's still fun. People still go, to the skating
yeah,
rink, and no, it's not ice skating. It's wood skating,
yeah,
and um, and then you got the bowling alley and stuff like that, which is
yeah,
fun. Sometimes you can go have a beer, bowl, or just
yeah.
play the arcade. It's pretty cool, and it actually brings me back to, or people back to, nostalgia times back in the '90s. And
Hmm.
our movie theaters are still here, but we don't have an IMAX. We don't have
Yeah,
Dolby. We don't have 4DX where the seats shake and
yeah,
throw you around while you're watching the movie,
yeah,
and you get sprayed with water. They got that shit in
yeah.
Atlanta and Orlando, and shit like that. Yeah,
Orlando. Well, that's why we have to go. We have to like Orlando is an hour and a half from us, so we have to take them if or hour and a half, 2 hours, depending. Go there or anything on the coast to go to a movie. We have to go. It's about an hour on the coast. So it sucks, having something. We used to have a little theater here. It's a three. It was an old timey theater, but it only costs $2 or $3 to watch a movie. So even if the movie sucked, and you had said didn't cost the family a lot to go out, or even the bowling alley. You know, Poe, I'm almost. I got the flashing lights. So I don't want this thing to go off on me. I just seen the on my
all right.
phone here. But
I was just waving to somebody in the chat, but
yeah,
I will
yeah. I was
ask you.
on. I was going to tell you if I go off, man, I'm not leaving, bro. My phone might go off. I know. I just seen it flash a second ago. I was
I
like,
just want to ask you one more question before I
yeah,
leave.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Poe.
What David Quintana just said.
Okay, what do you
I
say here?
always wanted to do the. You ever did the bungee thing where they put two people and they rubber
I
band
I
up?
never I never have done. I've never had. They have that in Orlando. I have a friend who did it, but I've never have did it.
I want to do it.
It's they have in Orlando, man. If you ever go, I'm sure. Six. I'm surprised Six Flags up there doesn't have one up there. Y'all have another place called Fun Park, Fun Place, or something like that.
I don't
I
know.
know I know we have in Orlando, and I think y'all have one in Atlanta because I think,
I
and they
haven't been
just
to
opened.
Atlanta in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Okay, I think it's called Fun. Check it out. It's called Fun Place, Fun Spot, Fun Spot. Thanks, Fun Spot. Y'all
Okay,
got one. We got two of them in Orlando, and y'all have one, and they just opened a wooden roller coaster at this one. And they normally have the bungee jumps, the sky flyers, and stuff like that. So if you're in the area, check out Fun Spot. Say, look, Fun Spot, Atlanta. They should. I think they should have one or around that Atlanta area.
I will check it out, but I learned not to get on wooden roller coasters because I learned that you if you got hangers down there, you will sit
Yeah,
on them. You'll be
yeah.
bouncing up and down. Yeah, I don't. But all right,
Yeah.
Bubba. Peace
All
out.
right, guys. So I'm gonna have cut it off because and get my phone on charge in case I don't want y'all to. I just disappear on. But Poe, thank you for shout out Poe's channel, man, for people to hit you up on your channel.
Hey, everybody. I'm a YouTuber. Don't join my channel.
Join that man's channel. Come on, man. We gotta get. He's got to start a barbecue channel. Hit him up and say, smoke that barbecue, man.
Thank you, Bubba.
I
Y'all be
appreciate it,
safe.
bro, man. You have a good weekend, bro. If I don't see you, man. All right.
All right,
Enjoy that
Bubba.
Call of
Yeah.
Duty, man. Call that Call of Duty.
Peace
And
out.
Brandon, thank you for coming in the chat, man. David, Walk by Faith, and all the other great people that came in here. Guys, have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I'm gonna try to do some streams the next few days. If I don't, I'm probably out here working or out with the family somewhere. But I'm gonna try to get some in there. But appreciate it, guys. Subscribe, share, like, and notification, all the good stuff. You know it. And check out all the good friends on my channel. I got the list of all the cool people on there. Check them out. Subscribe to them great people.
Oh,
Guys, peace and have a great night. And we'll see you on
peace.
the next stream, guys. Peace.
Holla.